Fallout 4 YouTube video. So today I've already talked to Virgil and all that, and
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow.
I gotta build it.
Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through. What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can... Sure. Like if you have... and it's going...
How high are the ceilings in the castle? Decent height.
Farming's is honest.
Nah, I gotta build outside. I'm just gonna build it right here. I got power lines and all that stuff. Here is the stabilized reflector platform. Sturgis.
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Well, until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Oh, I need a military-grade circuit board. What about the console?
Stay safe, people.
Yeah?
You know what I need to do? I just need to go into here. Military... Jump in there. A biometric scanner and a military grade circuit board.
A good reminder of what we're fighting
for.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across.
Oh, you can have all the... Oh, there it is.
Nothing to report. Stay safe out there. 9 a.m. here at Radio Freedom.
This might seem crazy, but
Nothing to
I'm gonna do it.
here for Minutemen alerts.
attached to that. That requires 20? Oh, jeez. How much is this carrying around? I'm throwing the armor into another one. What sucks is I can't get rid of that. I can store these. Well, things on the shelves can just stay. Take away that, and Ronnie, you'll have to get out of there. Oh, there's a weapon I can buy.
Now we have the armory back. You can resupply here whenever you run low on supplies. Anything you need right now?
Sure.
Let me see what you've got.
Sure thing, General.
There's a really good ghost rifle in here. There you are. Cost a bit of caps, but I can easily handle it. That's a good idea. I'm gonna put a bunch of small generators on this. Just click and yeah. Yay. Alrighty, let's hit some filters. Put one there. Put in there. I just need Ronnie to get out of here. You connect to you. Ah, we're low on power. You know what, who cares? I'm putting in some large ones. There's a minus on power. Yes, Ronnie, get out of here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now it's time to wire these together. And wire that to that. 96 power. Let's see. Get in here. Just want to get rid of that table. Just as far back as I can. Like that one as far back as here as I can. This way maybe it actually generator here. Need nuclear material to build this thing? What are we dealing with? Freaking nuke. an extra area.
Hey, General.
Hi. Shut the door. Good to go. Oh my.
So much.
30.
Once we got everything in place, we'll have to hook it all up to the same power grid.
Hey, Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
I need to find parts for the beam emitter.
We're gonna need a military-grade circuit board. Need help?
I need to find parts for the beam emitter.
We're gonna... Any...
Sure. Not now. Hey, Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
Not now.
I can't tell if your aim is horrific or spectacular. Either way, knock it off.
Good to go.
What's going on?
Hey, Sturgis.
You need any help with that, signal interceptor?
Not sure how we're gonna build this relay dish.
We should be able to scavenge what we need from old communication equipment. Radio stations, radar sites, that kind of thing. Anything else I can help you with?
How are we gonna build the control console?
We're gonna need something to translate your molecular and biological information for the transmission. Old hospitals seem like the best bet. Need help with anything else?
Not now.
What's up? Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing
Alright, here we go, here we go. This is it.
Let's do this.
I'm ready.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. There, just...
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular being. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. You don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And...
Got it.
Got it. Hold on to your butt.
I am. What happened? Whoa. Did it? It works. Alright, first, let's put it on the computer terminal. Alrighty. Let's take a look around the Institute. I think there's another way you could have gotten it was from the tubing.
Hello.
Who's this?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
You did? Oh.
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Okay.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Oh my god, I like the
Please,
graphics.
step into the elevator.
This is an elevator?
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong
That's
impression.
pretty cool. Where am I going?
Welcome to the Institute.
What?
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science... It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
No, these elevators.
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean.
Father, what's
It's
going
me.
on? What's happening?
I'm your dad. Yes, it's me, your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Oh, hi.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such...
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promise. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am...
your son.
Your son.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10,
but
60 years? That is the reality.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking.
Yes.
Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was even...
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions.
Somehow Sean is older than me.
Please. Anything I can do to...
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. But what else can...
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage. Institute technology prolonged his life. He never failed the Institute. But I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. What else can I...
So you're in charge of the institute?
I am the...
Blah, blah.
It doesn't matter what they think.
Ultimate, I know there's more. The Institute is... I've been a part.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go get the thing for
I
Virgil.
won't be a part of this.
I can't.
Why? The Institute... You...
Sure. Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself.
Yeah.
And it's a life... I simply ask, we really do have... Will you take...
Sure.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with.
No.
You'll want to introduce... And
Am I still... I'm still on the inside job. I just need to get out of this room to the main Institute area. I already know what I'm doing.
Almost done. Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Let's see what you have.
They have alien blasters. There it is.
I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past the projected lifespans.
Where does this lead to? This is time, medical, eating, shopping. Probably medical.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Nope, that's fine.
If Dad says I'm as good as he is, we'll start.
Reporting status. All functions.
Watch out around here. They catch you up in
Yes, bioscience. Brian, what's his face's desk? Brian Virgil. Ah, you got me, pigs. You have a guinea pig, so that's why I said that.
Time to examine my latest reports on patch 274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations. He's eager to get so I've got to put everything else on one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying race. It's best not to dwell on the subject. They're still people, and they're suffering.
We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the Constitution.
Yes.
Got Brian Virgil. Isn't Brian Virgil?
Yes. The retrieval team supposedly arrived with the surface sample. What state is it in?
Unfortunately.
Nice.
There's been too much harmful exposure.
The Fev. Even escaped.
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August. 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood. This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division, March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
Personal record, Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone! Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
See, terminated is tagged discarded. Gone. Deceased. Dead. Discarded. Well guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here, and I'll see you guys on the next episode, and peace out. Oh yeah, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.